I see you. You like this car, don't you? You're checking out this car, aren't you? And for a measly $300,000, you can have this car. Or you can go the cheap route and just enjoy a couple of laughs. It's Greg T live from Ray Catena, Edison, New Jersey, right here on Route 1. So I say in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we go do a show. Let's roll.
Welcome to Greg T Live, episode 44. We are back at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, and live from this beautiful showroom. Today's show is sponsored by C&C Heating and Cooling. We are super excited to continue rolling out weekly episodes alongside Ray Catena. Greg T and Garrett, take it away.
All right, and away we go at Ray Catena and Edison, New Jersey at Mercedes-Benz, the most beautiful car dealership and showroom that you're ever going to find and see. And yes, we are here at episode 43?
Question mark?
44? Holidays are upon us, and we are, I don't know, how many days away from till Christmas, do you know?
We got a bunch.
How many? Well, today's the 8th.
Right.
So how many? So 25 minus 8 is 17?
Right.
So there you go. That's how you do it. You gotta do the math just like that. Get it done.
Of all things in life, I know you're very good at is math.
Math, number guy.
Everything else, not so much.
No, not so much. But I'm like Rain Man when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah,
like, bam, I got it done. How many days until the new year?
How many?
31 minus 8. Come on, man. 29. Let's go. It's not 29.
No, it's not.
I'm testing you. All right, guys, let's get things up and rolling. I'm Greg T. That's Garrett, and we are about to begin. So, what's up? How was your weekend?
A lot going on. Last night I went to the Polar Express, just straight out of the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Hop on a train and you travel to a far-off land.
Yeah.
And drink some hot chocolate. And,
Oh, it's great.
And, see the big guy and have some fun, eat some cookies.
How'd the kids like it?
Oh, they loved it.
It's hard not to. I miss those days. I really do. My two daughters are way older now, so they're not going to go and be a part of this. You miss those things. You don't realize at the time how much you're going to miss it until it's like 8, 9 years down the road.
Right.
And you're like, man, I wish I can go back and do it all over again.
Definitely, leaving it, you definitely had that, like, all right, it kind of I feels like the season right now.
That's right, yeah.
Not Rockefeller Center because
No.
you're watching it on TV.
Yeah.
I think it was because you're experiencing it in the flesh. Right then and there. Maybe if we went to Rockefeller Center and saw the tree light up, which probably couldn't even get close, maybe you could have felt like you're.
You know my problem with the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting?
What is your problem, Greg T?
Is that they leave it till 9:59 to light this tree.
Well, that's programming. Come on.
I understand, but so that's my question. Who are they programming this for? Are they lighting the Rockefeller Christmas tree for adults? Or are they doing it for children for the holidays? Because the kids are already in bed by then.
They're doing it for the money.
Here's the thing. You can still have performances all night long, no problem. And they can rock around the Christmas tree all night long. But light the actual tree earlier than 10 o'clock. That's my problem, is that to have a tree just sitting there with no lights on it, and it's just sitting there until 9:59, every single little kid has gone off to bed by then. The holidays are for little kids. They're not for adults.
So
let's not lie to ourselves.
So I think you're the type that would allow gifts to be open prior to dinner on Christmas Eve.
It all depends on your environment. If you've got a lot of little kids around, then you have to plan it the right way. That's the whole thing. It really depends upon the children. But the lighting of a Christmas tree, that is that quintessential moment. It's now the holiday season. And it's for children everywhere to sit around the television and to watch this magical tree be lit up.
You used to watch American Idol a lot, so you're telling me
it's about the kids.
You rather get the end result first.
That's not what I'm saying.
It is that is what you're saying pretty much.
If
because
they want to have performances, and Brad Paisley wants to play 3-4 times underneath the Christmas tree, then by all means go right ahead, no problem. And all of these other no-name artists that want to sing, Rockefeller, Rock Around the Clock and
Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
They want to sing, A Silent Night. That's fine. They can do that, but they can do that after the tree is already lit. Let the kids go to bed seeing the tree lit. Why stay up till 9:59? These kids are done by then.
And this is why This is why you're not on TV.
I'm serious. You ask yourself, who are we lighting the Christmas tree for? If we're lighting it for adults, then hats off. They did the right thing. Leave it till 9:59.
It's not a specific age. I think it literally is for everybody.
But the holidays are not for every adult I know.
You're telling me the holidays is not the peak advertising time.
The holidays are not for adults. Holidays are for children. So, like, there is not one adult that's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to go buy gifts. They're not. They are miserable because they don't want to go buy the gifts. It's the kids.
NBC wants to hold everybody in the house for as
Give
long
me your
as
example.
possible.
Go ahead. That's right.
Okay? They want them all in there.
That's fine.
So if NBC invites everybody over to the house.
That's fine.
And then they flick the switch in the first 5 minutes.
Yep.
What do you think's going to happen to everybody in that house?
Every kid will go to bed happy, but every adult might sit around and go, hey, let's watch the performances.
Might sit around.
But listen, their ratings for television viewing is down no matter what. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But it's the holiday season. So do you want to watch? They should do a better job of lining up better performances then. Get stronger performances. You want people to watch the tree lighting? Get better performances. But just watching Brad Paisley sing 4 Christmas songs, it's just not going to cut it. And all these no-name artists singing Silent Night, it doesn't do it for me.
Are they no-name or you just haven't come across them yet?
They're no names.
Like every other artist.
So many of these artists are no names. They're getting an opportunity to perform at the Rockefeller Christmas Tree.
Yeah, that Michael Bublé is going to be a name one day.
Listen, okay, Michael Bublé. I'll give you Michael Bublé. But I'm thinking, again, these children...
LiVE's really going to blow up one day.
Lighting the Christmas tree is not for adults. It is for children. Children. Adults like to come here to Ray Catena. Adults want to buy cars. That's what adults want to do. Adults want to put a bow on a brand new car, pull it up in front of the house on Christmas Day, and show their wife and go, look, we got you a brand new car. That's what a wife wants, a new car. A man wants a new truck. That's what the men want. They don't want the Christmas tree lit at Rockefeller Center on Wednesday night.
You are wearing your Grinch green today.
They're not.
I can tell you that.
I'm being honest. Lighting of the Christmas tree, just like you started off the podcast today, going out to the Polar Express. This is for children. These are children's items.
They're forever. They're not just for children.
NBC. Okay. Did you watch the Christmas tree lighting?
Yes.
You watched the whole thing?
Yep.
Did your kids stay up till 10 o'clock tonight to watch?
No, I put them to bed.
Of course. Right. But kids love Christmas trees. Christmas trees, lights. Why are you putting lights on your house?
It's not like of a moment. This is not like the Game 7 of the World Series where you have to stay up. It's one of those things where, hey, guess what? You can watch it in the morning. They lit a Christmas tree last night. We do it in the house every night at 7 o'clock.
Why do you, and who gets excited for it? The kids.
After the first one, it's like, okay,
the kids. Why do you put lights on the house? For you or for the kids?
For both.
But it's mostly for the kids. It's mostly for the kids. That you want the kids to see a house that's lit. Right? The kids get excited for it. Dad, when are you putting the lights on the house? They get excited
Did you put up your wood characters yet?
Listen, do not do that. You know what I'm getting at. These holidays are not for adults. They're for children.
Okay, so
then
then do it at 3:30 in the afternoon when everybody gets out of school.
Lighting the Christmas tree should be done right around
4 o'clock, right?
8 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock, you can do it. And then you have 2 more hours of all kinds of performances. You can have people skating around the rink out there and doing all their things. It's for adults.
You know what? 100 years of lighting that tree, you know what? I think you finally found it. It took them 100 years to come up with that idea.
Telling you the truth. We're just telling you the truth.
100 years.
Doug Wells, the general manager, is staring at me. Doug, I'd love to cut him in here and ask him, but it's hard for me to bring him in here.
I think Doug would want his commercial for Ray Catena to air at
he wants because he knows adults.
At the peak point.
That's fine.
Of the show.
9:59 would not be it.
It would be.
I would bet you that Ray Catena would want their commercial right around 9:15. 9:20.
So when everybody already, according to your theory, when everybody left.
Well, no, because some people are turning it off.
No, some people.
Yeah, they're going.
As opposed to everybody that's waiting for the tree to be lit.
Here's where the numbers start, okay? 7 o'clock. They start going up. We're going to watch the tree. The kids are getting ready to go to bed, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and it starts to come down. The audience at 9:59 is not the same audience at 7 o'clock at night. You've lost a lot of people. You've lost people. People are kind of like, I'm tired.
By the way, that's 7.
I'm going to bed.
You got suckered into the 7 o'clock. That's the pre-show. That is not even the main show.
But that's when kids are up to watch.
That's the localized show that's not even aired across the country.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
A lot of kids in the audience, live.
Did they go home at 10 o'clock?
No, those kids do not.
Oh, yeah,
those kids are on vacations with their parents. They're in the city, visiting the city for the first time. They want to see the tree get lit. So, unfortunately, they're there. But I bet you if you ask their parents would say, I'd love for this tree to be lit earlier so these kids can go to bed.
It took 100 years for NBC to finally hear the idea that they've been probably thinking about.
We should try it. We should change the name of this podcast to Agree to Disagree. This is the new name of the podcast. This is Agree to Disagree.
But you, just in general, you are the guy that.
But have I not made any sense at all? Like, so you're not even,
at all. Not at all.
You're not even swaying in my direction at all. Not even a little bit.
The same guy wonders why we're not making any money on this podcast.
Why are we not making any money on this podcast? What is going on here?
Because we're doing everything in the first 5 minutes.
That's true. We got to plan it out. You're actually correct. Well, listen, all right, so is your house lit now?
Yeah.
Did you light them?
Yep.
Did you buy any of those ginormous light bulbs that Home Depot is selling?
No, we have inflatables in the front, the net lighting to cover the trees.
Yes. So you're a net lighting kind of guy.
Oh yeah, it's easy net lighting.
Again, it takes away from going out there and like specifically putting the lights on every single all the little details. You throw the net lighting up, you can tell it's net lighting. I have a neighbor that does net lighting. You can tell the difference between net lighting and like somebody that actually goes and like pushes it in there and makes it really nice and puts all the bulbs around perfectly. The net lighting is very cheap.
All right, Geppetto.
Right, it is. It's cheap. It's like
we all can't have a front yard.
We're just doing it.
We all can't have a front yard stuck in the 70s.
It's not stuck in the 70s. I'm just saying.
You have wooden characters.
They're beautiful wooden characters that I did myself. I'm very handy when it comes to that. I've made beautiful balls, really nice balls.
You made wooden balls?
I knew I walked myself into that. I made wooden balls that emulate ornaments for a tree, and they're on the front lawn. They look really nice. I've got some presents that emulate like real, presents that are made out of wood, painted.
Did you
and
carve
really nice.
all those?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
I did it all myself. I'm very handy, and I take pride in that. And I got them all lit up with spotlights and stuff. It looks pretty. It's really nice. And then I take my lights and I put them around the bushes, all around the shrubs. I don't do any net lighting. That takes no time. Net lighting. It's like we'll just throw the net over it and turn it on. Big deal.
It's donezo.
That is such a half-ass way of decorating, of doing net lighting. I can't stand the net lighting. It looks like net lighting. You can't even fake it.
I think
it's
my house
one
is more,
net.
I would love to compare and contrast houses.
Did you get up on the ladder and do the roof?
I put a star up there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Right. Well, maybe not this year.
Why? Oh, why? Oh,
this year
why is that?
We didn't go all out,
Geppetto?
Because this year we didn't go all out. This year I didn't put up the reindeer pen. I didn't put up the Santa's workshop. I didn't do that this year.
I'm gonna let everybody in on
but you know why we didn't do it? It goes back to our original story. The reason why we didn't do it this year?
Because the tree didn't get lit at 8 p.m.
Because my daughter is getting older, and even she was like, Dad, you know what? Would I hurt your feelings if I said, let's only do the front yard, or let's only do a certain amount of things? And I stopped. I was at the foot of the ladder. She was up in the attic. She was handing me stuff, and I sat there. I looked at her, and I had a little tear. A little tear came out of my eye.
Crying into your plastic mold
and
figurines.
I said, Ella, have we hit that moment? And she said, I kind of think so. And I said, really? Like, you're too old to go do this? And she's just like, I'm kind of tired and kind of over it a little bit.
That's what the Polar Express is all about.
You're right.
To take a ride.
And I said, listen, it's up to you. It's your Christmas. It's your holiday. So I said, whatever you want to do. If you only want to do the front yard, then we'll only do the front yard. And that's what we did. So we only did the front yard. I came back in. I told Trish, I said, no picture this year of the Santa workshop with Jada and Ella standing there and seeing how tall they're getting. No picture. And she said, why? I said, Ella didn't want to drag it out. She said, let's just do the front yard, and that was the end of it.
Oh, boy.
I know. And so the little tear came out. I said, I missed out on all of it. You don't realize when you're going through it how fast it goes, because once that year comes where you're not doing it, you almost wish like someone could have told you, get ready, this is going to be the last time. You need someone to tell you that. You need someone to say to you, this is going to be the last time you're going to go play. This is the last time you're going to put them on swings. This is the last time you're going to throw them up in the air. This is the last time you're going to put them on your shoulders. Like, you need somebody to tell you when those last times are. And I will stop right now and go to break before I start to tear up, because I feel getting verklempt and I feel the tears starting to come out my eyes.
But you have the other ones to look forward to, like the last time it's just you and Jada before you walk her down the aisle.
I know. That's right. But at this point right now, this is Greg T Live. We're taking a quick break. More from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1. We'll be right back.
They love you.
Luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. Across 13 locations in New Jersey and New York, we offer the top names in luxury: Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Lexus, BMW, Audi, Infiniti, Mini, Land Rover, Jaguar, and Sprinter. Backed by one legendary promise: you take care of your family, your work, your life. We'll take care of your car. Ray Catena Auto Group, the legend in luxury.
Well, thanks to Greg T, Red Tomato Urban Pizzeria is stuck in my head. What color is the tomato? Red Tomato. Red Tomato has been serving Marlborough, Cold Snack, and Manalapan communities with your favorite Italian dishes and delicious pizza for years. And Red Tomato offers gluten-free options and cauliflower crust personal pizzas. Red Tomato is in the Wawa Shopping Center on Route 520, and you can go ahead and order ahead of time at redtomatonj.com. What color is the tomato? Red Tomato. That's where to go.
Where to go?
When your comfort's on the line, we'll trust the team that New Jersey counts on. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric. Whether it's a sweltering summer day or a freezing winter night, CNC always keeps your home running right. From fast AC repairs to expert heating installs, even those electrical upgrades, these CNC pros, they do it all. Family owned, locally trusted, and available 24/7. Schedule your online service today at cncair.com. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric.
Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Bowls in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Playa Bowls, that's where to go.
Where to go?
All right, guys, and away we go. And yes, all dried-eyed now. No more tears. No more tears.
Forever.
So let's talk about something else that everybody loves to talk about.
Dude.
Pork roll, egg and cheese, Taylor ham, egg and cheese. Let's talk about that. So what's going on, man? Tell me about your neighbor that was putting up decorations and fell down
For real.
and pierced his leg on a stake. Tell me about that. What happened?
Well, you just told the story.
No, tell me the whole thing.
I wasn't home.
I know. So tell me how you found out that your neighbor fell off the ladder.
Over the weekend, I got some alerts on my phone. You know, if you have any type of security cameras, hey, something's happening.
Like the Ring,
in the front yard,
Sloman's,
blah, 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 and
alarm systems.
Yeah. Popped it open, and there's paramedics on my front yard, and I'm like, what the hell?
So can you see your neighbor like down on the ground, or are you just seeing paramedics?
You're just seeing paramedics. The way the cameras are, just missed. Good thing, because I don't want to see that, unfortunately. Right. But so you call the neighbors, like, hey, something's going on, and then hear the story. He was putting up Christmas lights, with a ladder, and he slipped on the ladder, and as he slipped, he fell on a stake.
What kind of a stake, though? I don't understand. Like what?
Like that, like a metal stake that holds a bush straight.
Okay, gotcha. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so he fell on a metal stake, and the metal stake went through his leg. Oh my God, that is unbelievable.
And then another neighbor right away helped pull him off, and
with the stake in the ground.
With the stake in the ground. Stake is still there.
Oh man!
Luckily,
yeah,
because you hear the stories, and of course it's town fodder of like, oh my God, he broke both of his legs. He only apparently hurt some muscle. And,
right, that's lucky.
And Andy was lucky too that it didn't hit any arteries too with the stake. But
wow.
You hear the stories of being careful going up a ladder, and make sure you have someone with you, and a weird weird thing happened where he just slipped, and I mean, it's one of those things you hear about, and you're like, oh, it'll never happen, and sure enough, like something.
Well, I'm going to tell you a story. Listen, you know a lot of stories about me. I don't know if you even know this story. So when I was younger, I was playing football with my friends in my friend's backyard.
Right.
Did I ever tell you the story about the steak in my neck?
No.
So what happened was, his father.
I might have heard about the steak only based off of your injuries with your neck.
Okay, yep, well, my neck injury. So the father had a garden, and he had railroad ties. You know what railroad ties are? They're the big fat pieces of wood.
Yep.
Right, so he has railroad ties that are, sectioning off the entire garden. And then he has, some mesh wires, mesh mesh going all around the entire garden so that deer can't get into it and rabbits and whatever, So it's all cornered off. But it was in the area literally right next to where, let's say, a touchdown area would be. When you were a kid,
right.
You'd be like, all right, the touchdown is between this bush and this tree. This is the one end zone, and the other end zone is over here. If you touch Jason's fence, you're at the touchdown area. Okay, so we were going to be coming out of our end zone as kids. We're coming out of our end zone, and the garden is to my left. So my friend says, "All right, we're gonna give it to T. T's gonna grab the ball, run up the center." But the other kids, they all knew that they were gonna do that, right? So here we go. We get down, we're getting ready, set down, hike, and they give me the ball. And the other two kids on the other side, they rush in and they grab me and they throw me down to the left. What is to the left? My friend's garden with metal stakes that are in the ground holding the mesh up and around the garden,
For the animal, yeah.
So the stake is too long. It's longer than my arms.
Oh, wow.
So I'm about to brace myself for a fall, right? But the stake is too long. So my head, boom, my neck gets impaled on the stake. And it goes right in, right? And I'm like this. I'm like, like I couldn't even move, right? All of a sudden, everybody's like, I hear people vomiting. They're like, oh my God, I'm going to be sick. So I managed to get my head. They're like, don't move. Everybody's yelling at me, don't move. Like nobody knows what to do because I'm stuck on the stake, right? So I get my head and I'm panicking. So I lift my head off the stake, right? And I turn like this. And there is a hole, a ginormous hole. I wonder if I can still feel it where it is. It's all the way up. Hold on, let me see. It's all the way up. You can't, well, I haven't shaved it, but it's up in this area, right in here, right by your main artery. Put your fingers up here, feel your main artery.
Right.
So there's a main artery right there, and that's where the stake went, right into my neck, right? So I get home.
You go home?
So my friends, so everybody's screaming.
No one calls 911.
No one knows what to do. I have a hole in my neck, right? So my friend...
Are you holding like gauze or something?
So my friend Mike Van Leeuwen, he puts my hand and he covers it like this. And he goes, I'll walk with you home. I'll walk with you home. So he walked with me as fast as we could. We walked to my home. And my father was downstairs in the basement. And he's like, working, fixing the basement, minding his own business. And Mike Van Leeuwen, he goes like this. He goes, and he's holding my hand, and he's like, he's okay. You don't want to see this. He's telling my father, you don't want to see it.
This is explaining a lot about Van Leeuwen.
And my father is yelling, let me see this. So he's like, he's okay though. And so I remember my father going, let me see it. So finally, I removed my hand, and my father he had a mask on for dust and stuff, took the mask off and was like, oh my God, he saw the size of this hole inside my neck. He didn't know what to do. He quickly grabbed a towel, threw it around my neck, and he grabbed me and he threw me in the car.
How much blood? Are you losing a lot of blood?
No, we were not losing a lot of blood. There was so much tissues, so much stuff that was all cakey up inside it, whatever it was. So they rushed me to the nearest hospital as fast as they possibly could. So I walked in and I'm holding this like this, with a towel around my neck, and the hospital, the ER, ER, they're like, they see everything, you know? They're like, all right, let's take a look, you know? They're like, oh my God, immediately. They immediately rushed me into the emergency room. Like within seconds, they put me down like this. I'm on my side and they're covering it all up. And they're like, we're going to call a doctor immediately. On a Saturday, they got a doctor in there, like lickety split. I've never seen a doctor move so fast. The doctor came in.
How old were you?
I was, good question. I was,
10, 11?
Maybe I was 13 or 14 years old. Yeah, maybe somewhere between 12 and 14.
Did you have your mullet yet or no?
So, no, not yet. So somewhere between ages 12, 13, 14, right in that area I was. And the doctor came in, and I remember the doctor saying, everybody get back, everybody get back. Like he was clearing it, like he was clearing the area. And then he's like, okay. And he went to talk to my father, and he came back in, and he's like, we have to, I'm going to do the best we can with stitching this. We're going to put something on the inside. So he put this dissolvable, like, staple or glue inside it to try to hold some of the tissues together, and then he stitched it on the outside. Then he wrapped my head up. I mean, my neck was wrapped and wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. I remember gauze, like walking out of with like a mummy. It was unbelievable. But when those metal stakes, when they go into your body, man, there's no getting those suckers out. It was just, I remember the hole in my neck, like my whole finger could fly right into my neck. It was unbelievable. Swear to God. Crazy story.
I mean, given it's 40 years ago, but you weren't supposed to move.
I probably didn't, but I probably wasn't supposed to.
Right.
But at the time, I was in a panic, and everybody was making me panic even more. They were like, I remember Randy was she was throwing up. I remember she was throwing up. I remember all these kids around were screaming. They're like, ah! They're like, look at Tay's neck. They were all like going crazy. No one knew what to do.
I mean, where's your mom work?
My mother was, no, she was out shopping, I think. I think my mother was out shopping, and then
she comes home to no one at the house.
She came home, right? No one was there. There was no cell phones at the time.
Yeah.
Couldn't call anybody. So my mother's asking, where's everybody? So Mike Van Leeuwen again goes back to my house.
He's okay.
That's what he says. And he's like, he didn't die. And my mother was like, what? So Van Leeuwen was like, he's still alive. He's like, he told my mother what happened. My mother could not believe it at the time. So she immediately calls the hospital. She, finds my father. My father gets on the phone. Could you imagine the time? No cell phone.
Right.
You don't know what's going on. And so she, talks to him. And then, my father tells her, the story, of what happened. So when I got home, my mother was just like, she was like, so mad at me. But yet she felt terrible for me, But, I mean, it was really wicked. It was a wicked time. But the doctor says, I remember the doctor saying, like, you can almost see his main artery. Like, he's sitting right there. Like, if that just, like, went, like, another half an inch, he's like, blood would have been spurting out everywhere.
We need to find writers for the Pit and pitch that storyline.
Just amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah, no, you're right. Never heard that one. But I think that completes the trilogy of the Greg T's life right there of stories.
You've gotten so many stories. Really. But yeah, that was just a crazy time playing football in my friend's backyard. We were just kids. Just kicking around. But so I know that those metal stakes, they're really sharp. So I can only imagine when your neighbor fell down and like landed on it, went right through his damn leg. Oh God, that is horrible. I can't believe it. Anyway, so pork roll or teller ham?
Well, I don't want either right now after both of those stories.
All right, guys, more from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison on Route 1. When we get back, we got more coming your way. This is Greg T Live.
Luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. Across 13 locations in New Jersey and New York, we offer the top names in luxury: Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Lexus, BMW, Audi, Infiniti, Mini, Land Rover, Jaguar, and Sprinter. Backed by one legendary promise: you take care of your family, your work, your life. We'll take care of your car. Ray Catena Auto Group, the legend in luxury.
Well, thanks to Greg T, Red Tomato Urban Pizzeria is stuck in my head. What color is the tomato? Red tomato. Red Tomato has been serving Marlboro, Colts Neck, and Manalapan communities with your favorite Italian dishes and delicious pizza for years. And Red Tomato offers gluten-free options and cauliflower crust personal pizzas. Red Tomato is in the Wawa Shopping Center on Route 520, and you can go ahead and order ahead of time at redtomatonj.com. What color is the tomato? Red tomato. That's where to go.
Where to go?
When your comfort's on the line, we'll trust the team that New Jersey. All right, guys, and we are back, getting ready to wrap up episode 44 of Greg T.
Can you
Live.
not remember?
Well, I remember the camera guy's going like this.
Do not blame the steak in your neck anymore.
The camera guys are 44.
All right. So as before we wrap up, we've done this before. Let's do it again.
I'm bracing myself for one of Garrett's questions. This is always great. Garrett always springs some kind of question on me that we're now going to bicker on back and forth.
No.
What is the question?
This is your own opinion.
I can only imagine what the question is going to be.
Your own opinion. There
It's a
are
whole
no
new segment here called Garrett's Questions.
There's no wrong answers.
Yes.
So-
Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett's Questions.
Are you done?
All
All right. We are going to do each other's Mount Rushmore of Christmas movies.
I knew it.
So it's going to be draft
why
style.
couldn't you tell me like last week and I could have thought about it?
No,
by
because
now?
the way you like to overthink things, this is better this way. Where you
How many people are on Mount Rushmore? 4?
How many do you think?
I don't even know.
Guess.
How many people?
First guess.
4.
4.
5?
4.
4. It's 4. Who are they? Do you know who's on Mount Rushmore?
Don't look it up. You tell me.
I have no clue. George Washington?
Yes.
Lincoln?
No.
Who is on Mount Rushmore?
I love how when we started, you were like, "Hey, man, I got to get out of here real quick." All right. And like,
I do.
Who is on Mount Rushmore?
It is George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. There you go. So Lincoln is on Mount Rushmore.
All right.
There you go.
So
don't they ever go out there and like clean it up and fix it up a little bit?
You know, if you do a Google map, there's actually there's
It's got to be deteriorating by now.
there's like a little house on the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
No one knows what that house is.
Really?
And like a door that goes to a cave.
Interesting.
And because no one's up there really.
Ooh.
It's supposed to be a museum, as our friend Mitch says.
Supposed to be.
Was supposed, but now it's not supposed to be. It never got approved, but that means there's something up there that the world
What
never.
is up there?
He believes it's just a plaque. Google image it. There's the little shack up there, and then underneath there's apparently there's like a little door which could be the museum that never turned into. But you're telling me that they just left it be. There's some type of government conspiracy going on.
And I am a king of conspiracies.
Yeah.
So I do believe that there's something there that they don't want us to know.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, you're never going to see it. You're never going to get up there. Nobody's climbing Mount Rushmore.
A Hall of Records.
All right. That's great. That's great. All right, let's go.
Imagine doing that and going, hey, let's go get the Theodore records.
All right,
Who's going up the mountain?
What is your question? What is your question?
I never finished. 4 Christmas movies of Mount Rushmore. So I'll allow you to go first. I will go second. You go third. All you got to do is name 4. You're telling me you can't name 4.
4 movies.
I love how this is like pulling teeth with you.
Oh, yeah, you have to get it right. I mean, you can't
There
just
are no right answers. This is your opinion, bro.
Well, I mean, It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay, fine. Chill.
What?
Elf.
I was going to say Elf as well.
Nope.
Why not?
Because this is how you pick
can't
things.
take it from me.
This is how you pick things.
I need a list.
No,
to look
don't
at.
go
I
off.
have to get a list. List of Christmas movies.
We're going to treat this like a draft.
Are you?
Now I'm going to go, and then you go. I'll go home.
Well, I already got the number 1 pick. The number 1 pick is It's a Wonderful Life.
According to Google, this is opinion. There are no right or wrong.
I would have said Elf as well. So you want or take Elf? That's fine. Take Elf.
I'll go Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2? Why? Why not just the original Home Alone? The original Home Alone. But
I love how, again, opinions.
all right, I'm going to go Die Hard.
I'm okay with it.
You're
and
okay with
apparently
Die Hard?
you are too now.
Die Hard being a Christmas movie. All right, so I got It's a Wonderful Life
you
and
don't
Die
want
Hard.
it. You don't want it to be a Christmas movie,
But it is.
You took it anyway.
All right, fine. So, okay, It's a Wonderful Life and Die Hard. Go ahead. What do you
Now you can go. You can go for the third one.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay.
That's and then you got to take a third.
Christmas Vacation.
Oh man, you took it away. I didn't even think about that one. Damn it.
All right,
That is so good.
And I'll go with the last one, then you can finish it off too.
Oh my God.
Tim Allen's The Santa Claus.
Oh, it's good. But you know what? Yeah, I mean, it is good.
You need one more.
The Grinch.
Okay.
The animated
Oh,
Grinch.
not the Jim Carrey
Not the
version.
Jim Carrey. The animated, because we're doing Mount Rushmore.
Right.
So if you're gonna go to Mount Rushmore, then it has to be the authentic, original Grinch.
And you love things from the 70s.
I'm not saying that the Jim Carrey Grinch is not good. It is so good. But for Mount Rushmore, I'm going with the original animated
Dr.
version.
Seuss.
That's right, the original. And it's debatable on Charlie Brown Christmas, but I think the Grinch really needs to be up there before Charlie Brown Christmas. So there you go.
You could have easily won Charlie Brown Christmas, but you wanted to go for the joke with Die Hard.
Yeah, I'm going Die Hard. I like it. It's a Wonderful Life, Die Hard, Miracle on 34th Street, and the Grinch.
All right, good.
All right, you guys tell us what you think. You can do it too. All right, guys, on that note, we are out of here for episode 44. This has been Greg T live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, right here on Route 1. Stop in for their holiday sales and grab yourself a car and put it underneath the Christmas tree. Where are you going? We're done. Oh, my God. On that note, we'll see you back here. Well, no, next week we're going to be at the Service Center. This is going to be great. Next week we're at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz Service Center for episode 45. Get the hell out of here, man. Goodbye.